My name is Jordan Kalick. I'm from Boca Raton, Florida. I'm 20 years old, and I was diagnosed with a complex 1 oxidative phosphorylation disorder and a secondary fatty acid oxidation disorder at 6 months old. So living with an FAOD has enabled me to kind of be more hyper aware of my body's needs and kind of take into account on a day-to-day basis how I'm feeling energy level wise, fatigue, muscle soreness, and kind of incorporate that knowledge into what I'm going to have to eat that day, if I need to lower my fat intake, and just kind of be aware of my exercise intolerance. And my family has we've always focused on maximizing what I'm able to do. So that's always been our plan, is to kind of incorporate those different external needs into our long-term plans and short-term plans for schooling, living independently in housing, and then just overall being in control of my own diet and medical needs. I always say that you're not your disease, your condition, your disorder, but it's definitely a part of you. It has influenced who you are, influences both what you can do physically and how you just approach life and kind of the different things you see. It has taught me to be aware of my own needs, and has also taught me that I need to schedule kind of unexpectancy into my own like calendar. So my family was affected by it. Just the way we had to kind of change our lifestyles, family diets. It wasn't just my diet that was changed. My entire family kind of had to adapt. All of a sudden, we swapped out kind of high fat snacks and meals with more low fat stuff. There was lots of moments of feeling isolation. It was, I remember I was in 5th grade. Over winter break, I got a illness, an infection. Something happened over winter break where I just couldn't bounce back for the first few weeks afterwards. And then I felt anxiety building up within me that all of a sudden I was missing classes. I was falling behind. I'm not going to be on the same playing field as everyone else. And at that point, I was starting to take virtual classes online. Those are the ones I was not falling behind on. So that kind of kicked a realization into me that virtual school was the best option for me at that point, because it allowed me, even when I wasn't feeling well, to continue my education and continue to like thrive academically. So halfway through 5th grade and then all of middle school, most of high school, I did virtual school, which was what I needed academically, but also that lack of, I guess, forced socialization that school provides and proximity with other students it led to lots of moments of isolation and feeling socially behind my peers. So that made me realize that those struggles were kind of within my own hands. In order to kind of combat those, I had to start volunteering. I had to start reaching out to my friends and scheduling my own activities with them, because I didn't have that mandatory socialization that everyone has, the 8 hours they're in school. So it was up to me to kind of create my own opportunities to socialize with my friends. It teaches you these coping mechanisms that you just that transfer over to almost all other aspects of your life. It's about knowing yourself, knowing your needs, and also knowing what you want to accomplish in the future. And instead of just waiting for it to happen, you're actively making a plan to address future struggles. You're planning to address the unknowns before you know what they're going to be. So throughout high school, I was in 9th and 10th grade, I was fully through Palm Beach Virtual School. So I was taking classes online and continually challenge myself academically through those courses. But then at the second semester of my 10th grade year, I was able to start taking dual enrollment classes at my local college. So I was able to take classes there and kind of test myself academically to see if I could handle that kind of rigor while still being in the kind of safety net of home and being able to kind of still have those accommodations for my lifestyle my parents could take care of. And then 11th grade, same story, slowly started the transition from taking 1 class to 2 to 3 and taking more of those college level classes in a college level environment. So I was taking them with professors in large lecture halls where attendance mattered, where I had to go to the disability resource centers and get my own accommodations and be able to communicate with my professors. And then my 12th grade year, I fully enrolled at the Florida Atlantic University Honors Campus in Jupiter, Florida. So right now I'm going into my 3rd year, University of Florida. I've been an undergraduate research assistant since my first week on campus. So I've been a part of my research group since then. And I've been able to kind of do my own experiments, create my own projects, and I've gone on to training other students. I've volunteered at a couple of different places in Gainesville. I'm a biology and anthropology double major, and my goal is to go to medical school. I would like to thank the Inform Network for allowing me to tell my story and to connect with more people in the community and just share all these resources that have personally made me in the fortunate situation that I find myself now. There's a community out there that is wholeheartedly ready to support you in any way you wanted to, but like listening, giving advice, just being there to know there's other people that have gone, while they might not go through exactly what you've gone through, they are there to support you, and that there's so much out there that you can accomplish. You are not just your disease, you're a whole compilation of every individual factor that makes you uniquely you.